What is good? What is good, all my real ones? Welcome back to another episode of It Gets Real. And in today's episode, we are going to try to see if technology will help us catch more fish. Now, anytime that I hit the surf, of course, I check a couple of apps to see what the tides are like and what are the best tides to go fishing. But I did stumble upon a new app called Fishnotify. Yes, sir. You have the search bar right there. And in that search bar, you can search any beach in California. Today, we are going to try to hit up Rio Del Mar. And this app in particular gives you a rating of if the day is average, good. And it gives you all kind of details, man, that you need that are crucial, such as the wind speed, which the highest is going to be 5 miles per hour, the weather, the swells, swell period, water temperature, moon phases even, man, that do take effect in the tides. And it even gives you the times of sunset and sunrise, along with the best time to go fishing. So today, between 12 and 4 is the best shot. But I'm trying to hit this small window right here, fishing time. And it also lets you compare the 7 full days. Tomorrow they're saying it's good, today is average. But another crucial thing right here is the wave power. Now, if the waves power is more than like 500, it will say caution. If it's around 1,000, it's dangerous. From firsthand experience, why I think that is very crucial is that if it is over 500, that means the current and all that is so turbulent, man, that some of these fish cannot latch on to whatever bait you have out there, whether it's a sandworm, whether it's a sand crab. If you're using a Carolina setup, that current underwater and all that turbulence just tosses your bait around and twists up your line and all that, man, to where you might get some bites, but the bait's not sitting still enough for them to go ahead and latch onto it and fight against that current. So when it's in the low 100s like it is today, man, hey, it might be fishing time. So we're gonna see, man, with all these coordinates and everything, this information that they gave us, will we hook up, man? We gonna put it to the test today. So y'all keep it locked and see if your boy can't hook up on something. Yay! And just so I don't have a bias of the app, I'm going to a beach that I've never fished before, just to see, really test the app. All right, here we are. Rio Del Mar. Water's looking kind of calm. Not huge swells from what I can see. Try to find some real estate. Might be gonna have to cross a little river right here. Good thing we waded up, so it's no problem. Alright, so we got the 6-inch camo sandworms. So I'll be breaking them apart. It looks pretty flat out there. So we're using a Carolina rig setup. About 2.5, I'll say 3 feet of leader line down to a size 6 bait holder hook. Thread this sandworm onto our hook like so. We don't need all this tail. Well, we'll just throw it out like this. They'll probably chomp at it, chew it off, but hopefully we could get a bite. This stuff is a little bit concerning because it could definitely tie up my line. It'd be a real headache, man. All that kelp. The first cast, And you can see all the kelp right here at the first wave. Super kelpy. Oh, we're already getting taps though. First cast, getting taps. I think we got a lot of kelp on the line already. Oh my God. Not ideal. Just not ideal. Because you can spend the whole afternoon doing this. Oh man. It's gonna be a challenge, y'all. The app could tell you about the tides, the weather. I wish they would tell you the conditions of these beaches. Because, man, oh Lord. Well, hopefully, despite all this, we can still land a fish. Getting bites. Yeah, I think we might have managed to get one. Yep. Here he comes. Yeah. That's nice. Oh yeah. Not too shabby. One fish in the pouch here, man. Got the perch pouch here. Shout out Hook to Cook. Shout out to this Velcro too. Strong. One in the pouch we go. Need 9 more. So far we've been getting bites on every cast. There it is, there it is. Woo. Yeah, I think he's on. Maybe not. Kind of hard to tell, man, with all this muck and stuff. But he chewed it up good. Chewed up that sandworm real good. Know they was gonna bite the tail off because these sandworms are still kind of wet, kind of damp. Them sharp teeth of the perch could just really chew it right off. But we still got enough on there to catch us something still. So we're gonna toss that out. Yep, that was a bite. Yeah. Come on, hit it like you mean it, man. I have to go get a new sandworm. All right, so despite all the kelp and everything, we managed to get one, man. So we gonna keep on trying. Been getting bites on every single cast. So gonna put this new sandworm on here and see if we can't hook up again. Also, man, what is your guys' opinion with the 6-inch sandworms versus the 2? Do you think you get more bang for your buck when you break these in half, or when you just buy a pack of the 2 inches? All right, we rebaited. See what it do. We're gonna get tapped like we were instantly. Nothing yet. Wow, that's shocking. What isn't shocking is all this muck. Try to go find that little hole, man, cause woo, it was hidden every cast. All right, there we go. I'm just chomping my stuff up. Boom. Nice hit. Nice hit. No commitment, man. These perch are being players out here, man. Just hitting and quitting it. Then ran into a pack of some player perch. So when you feel them tap, man, you want to kind of let them go ahead and eat until that tapping becomes continuous. Then you know they hooked up. I think we got this guy. Yep, a small fry. Small. I don't even know how he got that all the way in there like that. Gulp sandworm, boy, he sure gulped it. They knew what they were doing when they gave the bait that name, because that's what these fish are doing. They gulping. Fish number 2, but he's so small, we're gonna let him go. Little dude. Whoop. All right, let's try to get this worm salvaged. Might not be able to save this worm.
Mackerel. You fish mackerel right now?
Nah, I haven't. I've yet to catch some mackerel, man. I know you could get them down there off the wharf occasionally, but most of the time you have to head out there on a boat or further out. I guess that'll be cool. And I never really had mackerel either. Cool looking fish though. Will the mangled worm still get them? No bites. All right. Slow it down because we got a bite. One bite. Ooh. Yeah. We on. We on. Woo-hoo-hoo. Feels kind of good. Definitely bigger than the last one. Oh, did we lose them? Nope. All that extra added kelp on there made them feel a lot bigger. This guy, although he's a little bigger, we're still gonna let him go. Let him go, let him grow. It's mine. Guy might not make it, man, dang. A lot smaller, even though they do not have a size limit. It's a lot smaller than I would like it to be. So he might just bleed out there. We gonna keep him. Go get our new sandworm on there. I'm still getting bites, man, but no commitment. The bite was hotter down that way. Just simply casting out, slowly reeling it in until we get taps like that. So the rod I'm using today is the Kuma Salilo 9.6 medium light action 2-piece. It's actually a salmon steelhead rod, but the length and sensitivity is perfect for these perch. See how that rod tip is always going off? I could get good distance on it. Running 20-pound braid on a 4000 Shimano Noski. Upgraded to the power knob. Helps when you really want to reel it in fast, man. Looks cool though. Nothing. Nothing but kelp. Covered up my worm. That's probably why they can't see it. Twisted up my hook and everything, man. I have to start working down that way. A little bit clearer. He hitting it, he hitting it. No commitment though. That was a nice little hit. Yeah, we could use another sandworm. Chewed the heck up out of this one. Chopped and chewed. See what the skinny tail do. Let's work our way down here a little bit. So far we've been getting action though. It's 4:30 now. Been out here for an hour already, man. That's crazy. Hour. We've got 4 fish caught, 2 in the bag. Yeah, this guy might be on. Yep. Fish number 5 coming up. Ooh. Decent. Not bad. Good hook set. Keep in mind, these guys have no size limit, but would you keep them or would you let them go? I'm gonna let them go. I mean, if you catch 10 that size, you do have a nice little meal. Yup. Hey, we getting them. Feisty guy. Feisty. About the same size. Not much bigger than the last one. Come on, bro. Out. Bend me. Ooh. Should have kept him for that. Next one might not be so lucky. So I know when you go surf perching, man, in my experience, the bigger the bait, the bigger the fish. But I always seem to get a lot of productivity when I'm using the gulp sandworm. I mean, even though they're a lower grade fish, the productivity, man, is crazy. And since I ain't been out here in a minute, yeah, I think I'd rather take quantity over quality. So I'm out here to have fun, man. I'm out here to get that line tapped. Trying to get that tub. Come back for it, man. It's a nice couple of tugs. I don't know what happened. Get him in here before he get all caught up in that mess. Oh, somebody got me is what happened. What the heck? Smooth criminal. I've been hit by a smooth criminal. I know these people out here at the beach probably think I'm crazy talking to myself. Don't mind me, just another crazy fisherman out here talking to himself. All right, we gonna thread him on. Really wish I could have dried some of these out, but there really ain't no sun out here. All right, back in action, y'all. So it's looking fishy over here for me, but just a bunch of muck. Can't catch nothing with that, man. Catch nothing but an attitude. That's what this stuff is gonna do. I was about to say, and they took my worm. Yeah, that's what a lot of that muck and stuff could do, man, is cover up your bait. Fish won't be able to see it. All right, we busting open a new pack, which means these are gonna be softer and funkier. Hopefully this scent attracts more, but I know they're gonna break off or get bitten off a lot more as well. But Working with a whole nother pack, so we're gonna see what it do, man. The only reason why I got these is because they didn't have the 2-inchers, so none of those were in stock. So I went with these guys. Still don't know if I get more with these, breaking them off, or with the, I believe it's a 20 count with the 2 inches. Might even out to the same, but let's go get it, man. Let's go get it. And so far as the app, it's been a good day. I'd say a little better than average. I'd give it a higher rating. Wouldn't say 81. I'd give it about 85. Or maybe this is because it's a new beach and never fished here before, and I'm getting hit, getting bit, getting some action. 5 o'clock now. Been out here for an hour and a half. 6 fish total right now. It's been cool. It's been cool. We out here getting them, getting action. More importantly, first time here. I wanted to choose a beach that I've never been to check out this theory, so I couldn't be so biased about the location and knowing the waters and all that. But so far so good. So far so good. They rated it an average day at 81. I'd say it's a little above that, but hey man, so far so good. It's still typically kind of early, so I think we'll give it another hour, maybe 2, depending on how the bite goes and how much bait I lose. So GoPro battery died, but we got here fish number 7, number 3 in the bag, number 7 of the day. All right, all right, all right. See if we can get some more bites. This is not the kelp that I wanted to get hooked up on. First one of the day. This is bad. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. And I think we got a fish along in there. Oh. In the midst of all that. Oh, come on, help me. Help me. Help me, Tide, help me. Gosh, this don't want to come in. So freaking heavy. Come on, come on. I thought I seen a fish in the midst of it. Could be wrong, could be seeing things. I guess I was seeing things, because no fish. Looks like he's gotten somebody else's line though. Somebody has broken off in this thing before. Nice fishing line. Oh, a bunch of little crabs. Crazy kelp crabs. But you know what? Save somebody else a headache. Losing line. Throw them on the pile there. That was a problem kelp right there, man. Somebody lost their whole line on that thing. Shoot, felt like I was about to too. Let's get back out here, see if we can get a bite. Second time that happened. GoPro battery die on a bite. Man, man, man. These supposed to be the max batteries too. Alright, surf perch number 9. Almost to a limit. perfect lip hook set on this guy, so we're gonna let him go, let him grow. One away from a limit. 9 perch caught, 4 in the bag. Let's go. And it is 6. Oh man, past 6:40. Then we're gonna give it another 20 minutes and we out. I know we could get one more within 20 minutes. We got to, y'all. Be just my luck that this gets harder when I need a limit fish. Come on. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, this is a good one. Good one. Dang. Shee-hoo. Yeah, baby, slabba-dabba-dow. Nice barred, baby. Yes, sir. All right, y'all, that's the 10th fish. Nice, good one right here. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, man. So did the app help me? I think so. I think so. And unfortunately, this is a mama, and she is going into labor right now. This is spawning season for surf perch. So something very important about catching a pregnant surf perch is that these babies, if they don't hatch right away and you throw her in your cooler and these perch fall out in your cooler, that counts as part of your limit. So say if you had 10 surf perch and DFG comes and stops you and you didn't know that she was pregnant or she didn't start having babies and she had those babies in your cooler, that counts. Each one of those babies counts as a limit and you can easily be over your limit. So if they do start having babies, of course you want to get them to the water as fast as you can or just simply release it. So a real good tip with these gulp sandworms is to let them dry out, man. You know, just so they could toughen up a little bit, because when they come fresh out the package, especially in this juice, they are super soft, and these surf perch do have razor sharp teeth, so they could bite right through it. You know, it's good to just dry them out if you can, sit them out in the sun for an hour or two to let them dry out some. Not all the way, you don't want them hard, because then you won't even be able to get them on your hook. You just want to toughen them up just a little bit. All right, y'all. Well, we wanted to see if Fishnotify would help us catch fish, and I think it did. Although it said it was an average day today, hey man, we caught 11 perch. Not the biggest, but hey, we still got on 11 perch. I say that's a bit above average, maybe 84, maybe 85. But if I didn't look on that app, I wouldn't have known the time to come out here to the beach, and I wouldn't have known how strong that current is, and if it would have been suitable for me to throw a Carolina rig and have those perch bite like they did today. No monsters was caught, but that's quite all right, man. Quantity over quality. That's right, quantity over quality today, and I ain't even mad, man. Just glad to be back out here on the surf. Just glad to be fishing, period. But till the next time, man, y'all be cool, y'all be blessed. Peace.